What's up, y'all? Um, Excuse me if I'm being rude, but just ran out, got me some snacks, and I couldn't wait to open my bag. I'm gonna drink a little bit of water and hydrate while I sit up under this hot light and wait on my co-host DJ. I really want to take this opportunity to do a couple of things. Number one, I want to brag. I want to pump myself up and pump this channel up. Um, Brag on Jerome Wallace picks as well. C. Carrera, shout out to you as well. Um, so I'm talking baseball right now. DJ can talk the basketball, and if you have baseball picks, you can talk there too. But real quick, I just want to go over yesterday's picks to let y'all know we are the real deal, unrehearsed. This is the picks that we give out, and here are the results right here. All right, so my man said KC, Royals, Tigers, and Brewers as well. I said Brewers. So we got the Brewers and the Braves. I don't know, man. Them other teams, they cool, but I don't think they winners tomorrow. You gonna go against the hot ass Orioles? Royals are hot too though. Clean sweep right there. Jerome Wallace, 3-0. Tigers can lose tomorrow. The damn twins, Joe Ryan and the twins. That might be a trap for the Tigers. Again, Jerome Wallace is 3-0. He was correct on that Tigers pick.
Hey, what you feel about that Cubs and Marlins game?
Man, the Cubs.
Yeah, they minus 175.
Marlins the worst team in baseball.
That's what it looked like. Shit.
The Cubs handled their business as expected. So score one for me, 1-0. Absolutely, absolutely. So we agree on the Braves, the Cubs, and the Brewers. Let this be a warning. I've stated this on 2 previous lives. Whenever me and Jerome Wallace agree on something, it's probably a good bet. So if you're keeping score, that's 3-0 for me. Score one more for Jerome, he's 4-0. Man, you gotta take the Guardians tomorrow. Guardians at home, you gotta take the Guardians. The Guardians at home against the A's, no surprise there, buddies. That's 4-0 if you're keeping score. So we've given you guys 8 straight winners. Oh, the Phillies gonna beat the White Sox, bro. Guaranteed. Nigga. That put 100K on the Phillies tomorrow, dog. Easy money, and that was my biggest play of the day. Score another one for me, 5-0.
Shit, just the Cubs and the Phillies get you 150. You got one more? Oh, you said Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
Those 3 will get you almost 300 plus 300.
That's what Skunk Dog like to break my picks in half. He been looking out though. He been hitting. That one loss always kill him on one ticket, then he come through on the other. So hope Skunk Dog check in tonight.
That's the best thing to do, if you ask me.
With the Yankees included in the picks that I posted on the screen, that raises my total to 6-0 on Major League Baseball picks last night. Jerome told y'all put your last 500 on the Padres run line, y'all. Shit, I put all mine on that European game already, man. I'm cool, man. If I had the last 500 to put on the Padres, it damn sure would have been my last 500. The Padres are currently losing to the Blue Jays 5-1 after 6 innings.
Shit, they go
Yeah,
5.
the Giants beat the D-backs, man. Did you check the picks, dog? I gave y'all the Giants on Discord, and I gave y'all the Giants on my live, man. Last game of yesterday, pick the winner going into all these winners for today. Carrera, you absolutely right. You doing the right thing. The White Sox is terrible, man. They terrible. That's why I said I just told dude put 100,000 on the Phillies, man. That's That's probably one of the best bets in all of baseball tomorrow. Yeah, see, at least tell you, Carrera agree with some of the shit I be saying. I agree with the Phillies, Sox, hefty. They, man, between the White Sox and the damn Marlins, man, should be a two-teamer every day against them.
Shit.
Them
You should
niggas
post in the
bad.
court. Shit. I
I,
like them team money line. Shit.
well, shit, we all agree with the Phillies, so that's a good one. Just so happens to be a game that we all agreed on. So score another one for Jerome Wallace for jumping in on me and Carrera's picks. Or DJ, if you want to see what he got, this is his picks on the screen.
Man, wait. He's saying Ryan Garcia over Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Man, I'll take that bet any day.
Shit.
He said William Hill the best option for me. Now, it's not every sports book is the best option. I
Yeah.
got action in every sports book, so I want whoever got the best price, whoever paying the best. You know what I'm saying? And whoever gonna give me a cash out option too, just in case. I want every opportunity at keeping my money, not losing my money. You know what I'm saying? And live betting. You know what I'm saying? I might want to get up out of a bet quick, fast. So I might need to hedge or bet against myself or something.
I like the Mets regardless of what Jerome Wallace talking about. I mean the Yankees, I'm sorry. I'm gonna post mine on the screen, so
Hold on, let's go to. You said Phillies.
yeah.
Phillies over the White Sox. You said Mariners too.
Yeah. Nah, but I didn't take the man. I said Mariners over.
No sound. Can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Good looking out. I was saying that so the first two picks that Jerome Wallace had mentioned, I thought were no good. But I said the Royals was hot. I didn't think Detroit would beat the Twins, but I didn't say take those as picks. So now gave y'all seven straight. Jerome Wallace agreed. Well, Jerome Wallace gave out 6 out of 7. Carrera agreed with 3 of my picks. My 2 that I said go hard on both won. So again, I'm just really here right now, which was number 1 was the brag. Number 2 was so me and DJ could keep this going, keep you guys' attention, and get you guys hooked on checking in for picks. Um, for now, I still don't like no basketball, so I'm not gonna speak on no NBA right now. Uh, and I'll give out some baseball picks as we go on with the show. So let me turn the comment section on. Okay, so we got Crystal up in here. We got Carrera up in here. He says take the Phillies again run line. So I haven't looked at it yet, so I'm not going to speak on that yet. But he's saying Phillies run line, and he already on record is saying Phillies is going to sweep the White Sox. So sound like a good bet to me, but I'll look at it in a minute. For now, I want to give a shout out, man, because this brother's been taking my picks, and he's been a man of his word. Stacy Collins. Stacy Collum has been looking out, man. 3 digits. Stacy Collum is hitting on my picks. I'm hopeful that more of you guys will trust my picks and start betting my picks. I'm also hopeful that you guys aren't taking these picks and pretending like you're not. Because one thing about a handicapper, man, it takes energy for us, and it takes, I don't want to say expertise, but it takes experience to really know how to gauge a winner and a loser. And we take our hard earned time and our experience to give you guys a good chance at winning. And we hope you guys are benefiting from these picks and not just wasting our time. I know we don't have a lot of subscribers. We don't have a lot of people checking the picks right now. So that's the second thing. Our goal is to get you guys hip to this channel and trust our picks. So DJ, what's up, man? How did today go, and what you looking at tomorrow?
What's going on, man? Today, it didn't go how I thought it would in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? The Kings was trash, and the Bulls was trash. Like, if you go off of the game, the last games, these are both teams that beat teams that I thought was better than them. You gonna say something? Yeah, I thought that these teams was I thought these was the better teams, but clearly, they didn't show up. And this play-in, the teams that got the home court, they're the ones that just been having an advantage. But the amount of threes that the Kings took is what really shot them out the game. You know what I'm saying? They took like 30-something, like 37 threes or something. And I don't even know if they made a double-digit amount of threes. Like, it was terrible. That crushed them. That shot them out the game. So, Tyler Hero, he didn't have to do much today. He got 24 points. He was 2 points shy of getting that 25 and a half. And Vucevic, we needed him for 5 points in the first quarter, and he had 4. He had every opportunity to get that 5, but he ended up getting the 4. So, that's just how it would be in the NBA. So far, sometimes just be 1 point short.
All right, I want to go back to baseball real quick, but you just brought up an interesting thing about Vucic and the 4 points. So let me ask you, because I know you don't like to lose, and I know you like to get the best out of your money. When a guy only scored 4 and you expected him to score 5, and he had every opportunity to win that bet for you, do you feel like you still made a good bet? It just wasn't your day, or do you feel like it was a bad bet?
No, the bet is still good. When it's that close, the bet is still good. It's just that his shots wasn't falling. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to be every game that the shots is not going to fall. So if he didn't get this game, you double back next game and double up, and you'll get that right back because he going to come back. When you're looking at these things in basketball with the props, you have to look at usage. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm taking a guy for 4 points, 5 points, something like that, I'm looking at his usage. I'm seeing that he averages more than that, and he gets his shots up. If you're getting 5 shots in the first quarter, that's 10 points. So if I'm taking you for 5, you know what I mean? He shot 5 shots. 2 of them was threes. So he had the opportunity to have about 10, 12 points in that first quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he usually covered it. We look at the stat news yesterday. He usually gets 7, 9. But the thing was, the line moved, right? So the line was like, initially it was minus 150, but 3.5. Now that hit easy money. I seen a couple people that had that, but we didn't get that line. I got the line at 4.5, and that's when it became plus money. It was still
Right.
bad. At the minus 150, that's a lot of juice at minus 150. You know what I'm saying? But it's it's a win. A win is a win. You know what I'm saying? No matter how juiced up it is, but it definitely wasn't a bad bet. I know for a fact.
So basically, what I feel is you take accountability for, like, you chalking that up as collateral damage, and you're planning on getting that back by doubling up or tripling it up, which is a good strategy if it's not the last game of a series or a season. So I was just asking. I don't know if there's a right answer or a wrong answer. I'm just trying to get your mindset and give the audience an idea how they should feel, whether they should give up on a player or not, whether they should give up on themselves or not. Because a lot of times, I'm going to just keep it real with you. A lot of times, I may blame a player, But a lot of times I'd be like, fuck it, it was a good bet. It was a good bet, man. Like I might take a game over 239 and a half. And I know damn well that's too many points for a basketball game, but they might score 239. And I say, you know what? It was a good bet. They just didn't score the last 90 seconds of the game. So I'll take responsibility for that loss sometime. But then sometime, and I know you felt this before, like, because you always talk about Giannis and Dame. Sometimes you feel like, motherfucker, how you miss two layups at the end of a game and a free throw? So at that point, I'm not blaming it. I'm not taking responsibility for that. I'm saying, nigga, you a bum. You a choke artist. And I don't like you no more. You know?
But
Yeah.
nah, it definitely be like that, man. You see these dudes, have these opportunities and they just missing, and it's crazy because you go to the last game, you look at the last game, it's falling, the shots is falling. You know what I mean? And then it's like this, it's like how you missed that today. De'Aaron Fox, he missed so many free throws, it was crazy. He was like 2 for 6 or something like that, in the third quarter. But I think he made a couple more in the fourth.
Okay, so as it pertains to basketball, this is one of the main reasons I didn't watch no sports today is because I was working on these channels trying to get some videos up and content up. So I had no time, even if I wanted to watch sports, I couldn't watch sports today. Another reason why I didn't even care, because if it was the Lakers or the Dodgers, and I felt like it was a game worth watching, I would have stopped all work and watched the games. I'm known to take days off dealing with this content, but I just didn't like basketball. And really, to be honest with you, homie, honest to God, truth, I didn't give a damn about the Kings. I don't trust the Kings. Now I'm gonna take you back to when the Kings played the Warriors.
Mhm.
I thought that both teams was. I thought it was weird. I thought the Warriors had the experience. I thought the Kings were better, and I was undecisive on who to take. I ended up taking the Warriors, and I lost. But there's nothing about the Kings that tell me. Like I know what you said, and this is why I'm saying this. You thought the Kings would win, and you reminded me when you said that, Jerome Wallace picked the Kings as well. So on that little, on one of them things that he posted. So the Kings lost. The Kings don't impress me, homie. And I said that when they played Golden State, but they beat Golden State. So in a way, I was wrong, but in a way, obviously, I was right. Just the wrong night. They don't impress me now. As it pertains to Fox, I could call my son right now if it wasn't so late. He lost on Fox recently, and he said, "Man, that bum was missing shots and he missed free throws." And I said, "Son, I said Fox is a good player. I like Fox. Fox been fucking up lately." I said, "So if you've been watching the games, and this applies to you now too, Fox ain't been playing that good." And I even mentioned Fox, I think, on the Black Channel that I said Fox be laughing and shit. Fox don't give a fuck. So so at this point right now, everybody knows now. You know, my son know, and I know, and everybody else should know. Don't fuck with Fox.
Nah, I can't say that.
I can because he's been doing this consistently the last couple weeks. So
But
mm,
go ahead.
no, just him missing free throws is bad. Him not, his expression looks like he don't give a fuck is bad. And him laughing when he fucks up, that's horrible to me. And me and you had this conversation before. I don't like a player that laughs when he fucks up, man. I want a player that gets upset when he fucks up.
Yeah,
I
but
love Fox. I love Fox.
he a hooper.
I'm
He a
like,
pure.
yeah, I got you. He is. But he ain't fucking me no more. You the one told me certain niggas can't get your money no more. Fox
Facts.
is one that can't get my money no more.
But with Fox, it's about the matchup. I can't. I I don't bet on Fox a lot, but it's certain matchups. If they don't have a small, quick point guard that can keep up with him, he's going to torch them. You know what I mean? Tonight,
Mhm.
even though he missed those free throws, even though he didn't have the best game, he had 35. So even if we go back to the video last night, we didn't really go deep into the Kings game, but at the end of the video, I said I like De'Aaron Fox's points and I
Mm-hmm.
like Sabonis's rebounds, and
Mm-hmm.
both of those hit. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? 'Cause those was like the bare minimums with them. Like I I like to do that sometimes, but
Now,
just on a matchup, I would like to take them at certain numbers so they could hit. So even on the live, right? Because I'm watching the game. Fox had like 20 something. Yeah, 20 something in the second half. His live line was 35. I said he gonna
mm,
it was like 34 and a half or something like that. I
mm,
said he gonna
mm.
get that because he's getting the ball.
Yeah.
He's getting the ball. He's the only one really making shots. These other dudes, like you can't depend on them. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like
mm.
everybody is messing up, and they missing shots that they normally hit, and then they paint in the paint. Oh man, they was just giving up straight everything, man. Just nothing but dunks, nothing but
That's what
mid
they
range.
do. That's what they
Yeah,
do. That's what
yeah,
they do.
yeah. So I'm expecting the coach, right? I'm expecting Mike Brown to make these adjustments. And he does. In the third quarter, bro, it's too late. You let these dudes get everything in the paint like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy.
Listen to me, DJ. I want you to listen. I don't want you to take it as if I think I know everything because I don't.
Huh.
But I want to take you back. It was me and you, and we was on live, and we was talking about these coaches, and I said all the Laker coaches are like that. Mike Brown being one.
Mhm.
So see, some of these things you have to pay attention to too. I don't say them for no reason, and I don't blame certain coaches and players for no reason. I blame them for a reason. So you got to kind of pick up on that too, because you learn your own. You learn on your own, and that's what we call the hard way. So you can save some money by kind of paying attention to some of the things that I do say. Um, I've learned not to like these people for a reason. Mike Brown cannot fucking coach. He's a horrible coach to me. Um, as far as the center for the Kings, I don't know how he turned out against the Warriors, Sabonis, but I mentioned that Sabonis will go over against the Warriors. I don't know how he did though. So
Uh,
so
let's see. Today he had a good game. I mean, he had like 25 and 14 today.
I like Sabonis and Fox, bro, but I'm done. I'm done trying to fuck with Fox.
I
Uh,
mean, you ain't got to mess with them no more this season because they at the
It's
house.
over. Yeah, it's over. But I like Sabonis. Sabonis has been good for me. In fact, this is what I don't like about myself and gambling. Because if I find a hot team or a hot player, I jump off of them. I do the opposite of what you're supposed to do. I get off the bandwagon because I'll be like, I don't want on this fool. You know what I'm saying? And I'll jump off before I start not liking him. So now I can continue to like a player like Sabonis because he ain't fucked me. He ain't hurt me.
Yeah,
But that's kind of my downfall. Because you have to ride the hot hand, man. The
you do.
person that gets you your bread, you got to stick with them, dog.
Yeah, remember, like I always said, I'm with the trend. You know what I'm saying? I'm a trend dude, so I like to follow the trends and really see what's going on. But they're not gonna last forever. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I believe I said in a live chat the other day, the Warriors after the All Star break was 19-2 in games where they were the road favorite. They were on the
Mm.
road. They were a favorite. They won 19 of those games and only lost 2 of them. They finished the end of the season on a 13-0 run, being an underdog favorite and winning those games. 13 and lost 0 in the second half of the season on a run like that. And then look, the Kings, they was favored 2.5. Got they boot smoked. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, it comes to an
Sure.
end at
Yeah.
some, you know. And
Right.
the trend for this playing was the home teams.
Two things. I like to say two things because one don't move me a lot. Number one, when you get that information, share those with me, just in
Mhm.
case I want to ride them out. And then the second one is I don't like streaks, good or bad, because if I see a 12 or 13 game streak, I think this team is hot and they probably gonna keep it up. A lot of people, I think you even said a long time back, you might go against the streak because after so many wins, you know it's time to lose. And there's a lot of people like that. I got
Mm.
friends that will they'll see a streak and they'll immediately go against it no matter if I'm going with it or not. And I ain't mad at them. It's just streaks are hard for me to ride or get off. That's why when I talk baseball and I always bring up the 98 Yankees, and it's even like this with me on YouTube. I like to catch the shit. And I told you about baseball when the season first starts, you get better odds. I like to catch the shit before the trend.
Yeah.
I like to be the guy that's on the trend before it's trendy. And so I like to catch those streaks before it happened. When motherfuckers is talking about, oh, the Yankees won 6 in a row. Yeah, I done already won 6 in a row. How about you? I haven't bet on them yet. Well, you missed the streak. And it might go a little bit longer. A baseball streak ain't gonna go over no 13, man. It's a wrap. After they win about 4 straight series, it's a wrap. They finna lose for sure. Now
Yeah.
let me address something, DJ, before you say anything else. I want to address two people. Um, let's see. He said he asked me, if not Darwin Ham, then who, Big Kill? I hate this question. I get asked all the time. And the reason why I hate it, because I'm always go to Mark Jackson. And we know Mark Jackson is not going to get the head coaching job for the Lakers and probably no other NBA team. So I don't like that question, but there are some you could have. I'm not a fan of Byron Scott's coaching, but Byron Scott wasn't given a good chance, and he had a poor ass team when the Lakers got rid of him real quick. So you may want to try him. You know what I mean? There's other options. To answer a question like that, I need to look at a list of who's available before I could give you a really good definitive answer. Now,
Everybody available for the Lakers.
yeah, I mean
Everybody's
The Lakers coaching job is tough because expectations are so high, and
high.
I know you're a little younger than me, but you probably would agree and have experience. When we get stars on our team, they choke. The lights are too bright for them in LA. A lot of players go to other teams and show out.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a big reason why a lot of players didn't come there when they was supposed to, or they thought about it, or they had offers.
Yeah, it's tough. Even when players come to the Dodgers, see, well, we on basketball right now, but I was gonna say when they come to the Dodgers is a pitcher's park, not a home run park, and you're not gonna really bat no hot mid 300s. So players come here that historically good batting averages, home runs, and they come to LA and their numbers go down. So when your numbers go down, your worth go down. And a lot of times your career go down after that because you're not a hot guy. Nobody wants you. Nobody trusts you.
Right.
Let me get to this other one real quick, DJ. My man, he says, Kev, you was on point like Stacey Adams, but that motherfucking NBA killed my shit. He says, nigga, I'm fucking with your Major League Baseball pick, strictly NBA. If it's not a prop, I'm probably not fucking with it. And see, and I'm gonna give you the mic, DJ. This is the thing. I love all sports. I bet on almost every single sport you could think of. But if you always notice, I love to watch baseball. I love to play baseball, and I love to bet baseball. And I think I heard DJ say this a while back before I killed this channel, is that that's my expertise. And I don't mean to use the word expertise. That's putting too much on it. But this is my strongest point is Major League Baseball. And this is why I be so adamant about sharing baseball picks and really adamant about giving you guys some winners because this is my strength, man. It's just something I really have a passion for. And that's why you'll see me doing better on baseball. But don't sleep on me on NFL football. I'm good at that shit too now. Just sometimes through these sports, because I'm older now, you're not going to be good every year in football. You're not going to be good every year in baseball. You're not going to be good every year in NBA because players change. DJ just said something like that earlier. Players change, homie. I done rolled players to where I think they just great, and all of a sudden they garbage. And it took me years to realize it comes a point where your career starts to go downhill. It's not always uphill. And that's in any sport. It comes with age. And also, depending what sport it is, football, you may learn how a quarterback gets down so you can stop that quarterback now. In baseball, you may learn how to hit this pitcher now. You know what I'm saying? So in basketball, you may learn how to stick a guard all of a sudden or a center. So shit changes over the years, but nevertheless, NFL football and baseball I've been good at forever. I have never really been good at basketball, but I have been good enough to hit a couple huge parlays on basketball. But basketball is like a table game to me. It just takes my money. Since I met DJ, I've been successful on the proposition bets. I've been able to catch props. I think for me, I'm not speaking for y'all, but for me, picking proposition parlays in NBA and even college football, I hit DJ to a couple players that, for Wisconsin, a running back and quarterback, going over yardage, easy money for me. And I wasn't betting this before like this. I bet Jordan and certain players go over, but now it's a popular thing. And DJ really was telling me how well he does on. I focus on that a little more, and I've done pretty good. I've hit some parlays already, some long parlays already on prop bets. So um, I would encourage you guys to start looking at prop bets more. You know, you can win. You can win. And the reason why I like parlaying is because I know a lot of people don't like long parlays. Everybody says it's a sucker bet. Chance of you winning are so low, but man, when I get broke, and DJ can probably look at his phone, man, I'll make a $10 or $15 bet and I'll win four numbers, over $1,000, maybe 1,300, maybe 1,600, and that's good for a nigga that's broke. And even when I get to 100, when I could bet 100, when I hit those, man, them 30,000, $38,000 parlays, man, that's good money. But I don't encourage you to bet those all the time. Bet what your wallet can afford, and wait till you get hot. When you get hot, you bet those. Don't just bet them just to be betting them, no. Unless you're trying to get back quick. I do that a lot too. I try to get back quick. I'll be like, man, fuck that $50, and I'll just bet the 50 on a parlay or something. But, fuck with us, man. Y'all get some winners. The proof's in the pudding. Just this week alone, you can get some winners.
Absolutely. And once I really master these some MLB props, you know what I mean? Because the MLB props is always good money. You know, a home run props is usually plus money, plus 300, plus 400, 500, all the way up to 12. RBIs is good props. They always plus money. You know what I mean? Certain players, even hits, even to get one hit, two hits. You know what I'm saying? Like that night that Mookie had 5 hits. Oh my God. Like I seen some crazy parlays that day. People having Mookie to get like 4 hits and put it with somebody else, and like the money could just get crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think for sure NFL is one of the easiest sports to prop bet because you got like a whole week of preparation. You know what I mean? Like with NBA and MLB, you know, it's games on every day. So it's a lot different. But with NFL, it's like everybody waiting for Sunday. You know what I'm saying? You are once the games go off Sunday night, you already looking at who playing next Sunday or and Thursday and everything like that. So it's a different preparation. But yeah, it's just money to be made.
Okay, let me get this in real quick. Carrera said, he said, Miami Marlins, Chicago White Sox are losing trend. That ain't gonna stop anytime soon. Now I notice he's going hard against the White Sox, and I guess he has great reason. But I mentioned that yesterday. I mentioned it. It's on record. I said the Marlins and White Sox could be a two-teamer every day. Boom, the first day it comes through. So I don't know if I'm agreeing with you, Carrera, or you agreeing with me, or we just agreeing together. I think those two teams will get you money. If you bet against those two teams, they'll get you more money than they'll take from you. Those two teams are horrible, dude. I mean, they real horrible. And the thing about a bad baseball team is if you can't score runs and you don't have no pitching, you really don't stand a good chance to win games, man. On to his next one. I took Padres as well, and that was a bad call. That was Jerome Wallace's pick. He said, "Kev, put your last 500 on it." Um, I don't like the Padres. I don't like to bet with them. I don't like to bet against them. Uh, so I didn't like that. I didn't like that game at all. Let's see now. High Chief said Tigers, Cubs, Phillies, Brewers, Guardians, Braves, Royals, and Miami Heat all winners. He got the Heat from Jerome Wallace, I'm assuming. And he got the Tigers and the Royals from Jerome Wallace, I'm going to assume. But I put him in a 10-teamer and got two wrong with the Padres and Sacktown. Both Jerome Wallace picks. So it sounds like you took a bunch of his picks and a couple of my picks and bunched them together. If that's what you did, good try, good try. But it's hard. It's hard to pick a bunch of winners, man. But if you stuck with my seven on me and didn't get greedy and go 10, or even if you took Jerome Wallace's Royals and Tigers that I wasn't feeling, that's a 9-teamer, dog. You would have had a great day. Good, what up? We got a horse guy up in here. Bet only Wesley Word, 2-year-old first timer starter at Keeneland, any moon horse, and the jockey trainer combo with Bob Baffert Smith. I'm messing with Cuz. I bet like Kev, go hard or go home type. Shit, is Discord. Oh, show them how to get to Discord because I seen a couple people left comments like Kev, how I get to Discord. I don't even remember.
For some reason, every time I try to post the link in here or post anything in this chat, it never even go through.
Okay. All right, so what I'll do, what up, baby Crazy? We know. I remember Jerome Wallace. You asked me something about Crazy. I don't remember. I'm like, fool, Crazy like us. Crazy's a gambler. So
Yeah,
Crazy's
yeah.
in the house. He's
I,
good with baseball and NFL.
yeah, I asked you if Crazy would be betting, and he was like, hell yeah, he be betting. But shit, I
Yeah,
never seen him, even talk about betting. But yeah, I
Crazy
guess
go hard.
the link, I guess the links don't let me post or something. Because I be trying to post the links.
Okay, so what I'll do, I'll figure out because I did it before. I did it last when I was on the Discord last time. It's a way I can invite people, so I'll go look it up and I'll figure it out how to post the link and invite.
Yeah,
But
because
right
they got
now, I don't know. I have no idea. I did do your picks, but mix it up and mess. That's what I thought. You mixed me and Jerome Wallace. I mean, it was a good shot, though. I'm just saying, if you took my 7 with his 2 baseball, not the Padres, you had a 9-teamer. Kev, have Cuz show you. You make a little video or something. You do. Kev, have Cuz show you and you make a little video or something. Oh, all right, all right. Well, shit, if he can go, I'm sure DJ can tell you how to get there now. I, I just don't know. I always get in through DJ's link. That's how I get in.
yeah,
And now,
so
once you get the app, you sign up and everything for the app. It's always just on your phone. It's readily on your phone.
yeah. And at the end of this video, I'll put it in the comments. I'll put the link
Okay.
in the comments.
All right, cool. So my partner from Compton, uh, Jerry Allen in the comment section. He grabbed my picks and he won 2. He lost one ticket and won the other. I don't know why he lost, but Oh, he even sent me screenshots. Cubs, Braves. Ah, I got you. Because the Rocky game was suspended. Okay, I got you, man. I got you. Let me see what you lose on this. Phillies, Guardians, and Brewers. Somebody didn't win. Needed to take. Oh, he took the Brewers run line. Yeah, man. Money line, baby. Money line. Let me tell you this. I'm gonna give you gambler's etiquette and my personal style. When you're a gambler and you used to making these bets, you tell a person when it's like you either say money line or you don't say nothing at all. Run line, give up the runs. Point spread, you got to learn the person and the terminology. So if I'm telling you baseball, just think everything's money line. I'm going to tell you when it's run line. Hockey, just assume it's money line. I'm going to say puck line when you're giving up a puck and a half. You know what I mean? Now, when it comes to football and basketball, some people, if you just say the team, that means you want the points or give up the points. But I'll specify whether it's money line or the points because that could be a big difference in you getting paid. I'll come on with y'all later on in the season. You come on anytime you want, crazy old, but I'm hot, my nigga. I'm hot, and I got hot while I'm broke. And when I got some money the other day, I bet on European basketball instead of waiting for the pros.
See, Groove said
Uh-oh.
I'm off the Discord, but nah, this was like everybody had stopped posting and stuff, and but I could re-add it. You know what I mean? Because I had took Kev's off too and re-added just because we said we were messing with it for a minute. So yeah, I can get you back up in there when we get up off of here. You know what I'm saying? Get you a channel, or you can always post in the chat room. Shoot.
Yeah, I got off Discord, dog. I just got back on Discord.
Yeah,
It don't move me when I'm just talking to myself or I'm talking to Go Young DJ. And I'll see Go Young DJ post sometime and I don't respond because I'm not gonna bet. But in my mind, I'll be saying, "Damn, I know he bored with this shit." Because I'll be bored when nobody respond to my shit. Parlay King, he's probably just as active. He's probably more active than me, or just as active as me. So he posts in there, um, and I don't know how well he does anymore. I was checking him out at first. He does pretty good, but he loses like everybody else. But I was impressed when I seen him on live the other day, and I went in there, and he had a lot of people watching him. I didn't know he was so popular. It's hard to get a lot of people to come watch you give out picks. You got to be putting some money in somebody's pocket for that many people to be watching you. So I was impressed with that, and I give him a whole new respect. But when I have time to really sit down and compare his picks, then I'll know whether to really endorse him or continue to say he's pretty good. Okay, I'll be trying to get the money 24 hours. Absolutely, you know that, crazy. I think DJ knows that by now too.
facts,
Shit.
facts. And it's a way to do that. Like I say, in every game, there's opportunity to be made. There's money to be made. So even with like the overseas basketball games, you know what I'm saying? A seasoned gambler could be able to look at the numbers and see where the value is and where they should be betting. And I'm talking about in like quarters, betting under especially under. And them overseas games, you take the unders, wait till they get to like its highest point, take the under because they just gonna throw up a bunch of bricks. You know what I'm saying? Those guys not NBA players. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, you know what I'm saying. So it just be a lot of bricks. So it go under a whole lot. You know what I mean? And
Um, that's a fact. That's a fact. I think we get to the same point by taking different routes. I think those guys in Europe and those other countries, China and Germany, all that shit, them dudes, they get tired at the end of games. If they have a big first half, they're usually not going to have a big second half. And DJ said they be missing. I guess they do be missing. They not scoring. I'm saying though, they be tired, dude. They be tired. The whole game changes, and I'll be asking myself, are they like the NBA All Star game where you play, you don't care first half, and then you start playing defense second half because their points drop off. They tell off on the majority of all those games overseas. They tell off at the end.
And when you tired, that you start missing. You start
Yeah,
missing free throws. You missing layups. They sometimes they foul a lot, and they get people to the free throw
I
line. But
hate that.
a lot of those dudes are just 1 for 2, 1 for 2. You know what I mean? And it just depends. So, and a lot of time it's that fourth quarter. You can take that fourth quarter under, and you could really come up. You could put your whole bankroll on it. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm.
and come up because a lot of these lines be like trick lines. You know what I'm saying? So if they see in the first half of the quarter, because like in the NBA, the quarter is 12 minutes. So in that first six,
Here
if
we
they got
go. Sorry to cut you off. There goes Stacey Adams. I gave you a shout out, man. You've been looking out with all them winners, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm hopeful that we get more people like you up in here, man.
we get these W's, but yeah, man, it's it's this gambling get deep. You gotta have a well trained eye with a lot of, and that's why I be saying about the live bets. Like yesterday, I said something. We don't talk really a lot about the live, but that's one of my strong points, and that's why we got the Discord so we could. If it's a live play, I could tweet it. I could send it out in Discord, and you can get it quick because the line changed so fast. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes, like if my app is tripping or I'm taking too long, even if I take the bet, I can't get it in there fast enough, and then I'm like, you know what I mean? Because I
Mm-hmm.
don't put out a bet that I didn't take myself. If I didn't take it, it's like there's no point in me telling you to take it. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So sometimes I try to get it in first, and I might just have to just figure out a new thing or just try to be faster and giving it out because it be there even with the live props. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, De'Aaron Fox. You know what I mean? Once I seen his line was 34 and a half, I knew he was gonna get 35. You know what I mean? That was an easy call. Even Sabonis had 19 points and his live was like 23. Like it's easy. The game is, you know what I mean. He gonna get at least 2 more buckets. You know what I'm saying? So that
Mm-hmm.
was, what I'm saying. He came through with that. So it's just bets like that. That's just like easy money.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Especially when watching the game.
I'm hoping that people are paying attention and will pay attention to us. Obviously, I'm trying to get this channel popping. Obviously, I'm trying to get some money in my pocket, but I'm trying to get you guys to get to the bag too. We come up with the name breadwinners for a reason, and any original breadwinner know we made a lot of money. What is that? Last year, the beginning of last year, or the year before, and man, I was on fire. Had my own homeboys in the hood hating on my picks, wishing for my downfall. When that finally came, I cut y'all off. I cut it off because I didn't want to keep giving y'all no bad picks. I get depressed when I give out bad picks. So I just got off of it. But we back right now. And I gave out some bad picks on Discord going into the end of last week. But this week, shit, we on, y'all. We on. I told y'all before, the third or fourth time around for the starting pitchers, I should have this shit. We there already. We got players that have pitched 4 times already. Some still on 3. We there now. Baseball is here. Only thing that's gonna stop people from concentrating on baseball right now is the NBA playoffs right now.
Mhm. And these like I've been saying with these playoffs, this is a lot of time people make a lot of money in the playoffs. And me too. Like I said, last season, I had certain things to where I was just hitting it every game. And it could be the same thing over and over. Like one thing I was hitting was Miami Heat team total over every game. Smacking it. They had it the same. They had it so low because during the season, Miami was scoring the least amount of points out of all the teams. They average point score was like 104 or something like that. And so for almost every game in the playoffs up until that Dallas series, I mean that Denver series, they line was like 105 team total every game. You know what I mean? And then I
Mhm.
found the angle to where it was like you just take the underdog, you take their team total over, and I was hitting like for almost every game. Like it was crazy, and I was trying to put so many people on. I'm telling everybody about it. Nobody believed it. I just kept cashing chickens every day. I'm like, I told you, I told you, I told you.
Mhm.
You know, I'm gonna be on things like that. This playoffs too, and I'm really excited to see what these Lakers gonna do, man, because it's go hard or go home, man. And I think LeBron and AD gonna turn it up. I think they're gonna 30 apiece tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? On these nuggets. I think they really gonna have to go hard. Especially if they really want to win this series, they're gonna have to steal game one. It's the only way.
Mhm. All right, so I don't see a whole lot of picks for baseball tomorrow, but I like Zach Gallen. Wish the Dodgers could have got him. So I like the D-backs tomorrow over the San Francisco Giants. Like me and Carrera said, you take the Phillies over the White Sox, Cubs over the Marlins. That's your two-teamer. That should get you some money all year. Got you some money today. It should get you some money tomorrow. So two-teamer, Phillies and Cubs. And then I like the Cubs run line. So I made sure I put that run line in there for people like Jerry Allen. So totally separate from the two-teamer. I like the Phillies, Cubs with the run line, the D-backs, and I really called that Boston game yesterday, but I didn't say go on and bet it though. Houston looks good tomorrow, but I'm not going to tell y'all to bet it. But yeah, the Marlins should get spanked tomorrow. The Brewers St. Louis may go over. Don't touch that game unless you really need another game. Detroit play the Twins, and now I may be a day late, but I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all that. I'm gonna reluctantly give y'all the Detroit Tigers over the Minnesota Twins tomorrow. That was Jerome Wallace's pick for today, and he was right. I'm gonna go back with his pick on the Tigers for a couple of reasons. The Twins are horrible right now. They're horrible. And remember, the Tigers are one of the teams that I picked before the season or when the season first started to be one of those surprise teams. So Detroit is surprising right now. 20 games into the season, they're 11-9. I don't like this Tampa Bay game. And that's it in my pick. So let me put the Phillies, Cubs run line, D backs, Tigers, and was it one more? I said a over. Let me see. I might not want to put that on there though. Oh, I said Milwaukee over. Yeah, Hill against me. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say Brewers over. That's my five teamer and the two teamer that I gave you. Normally, I just want you guys to take these straight, but never know what your guys' pockets look like. So sometimes you don't have a bankroll big enough to bet each game separately. So the parlay is a common thing. But today I'm telling y'all that these picks that I'm giving y'all parlays, two parlays, a two teamer, and then one, two, three, four, and then a five teamer.
Okay.
So hopefully, if you lose the five teamer, you bet enough on the two teamer to cover your bet and make you some change.
So Cubs and Marlins got a doubleheader tomorrow.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they on a
I
doubleheader
don't see
tomorrow.
it. Who's pitching on them? The game that I'm saying will be with Javier Assad going up against Jesus Luzardo. Luzardo used to be a stud. He ain't shit no more. Javier is a stud.
Yeah,
And
that's the
the
first
Cubs, okay, that's that.
one.
So there's no mistake. I'm talking about Javier Assad on that Cubs game.
Yeah, and the second game is Munoz and Emingala.
Okay. Okay, it's not showing me that one.
Yeah.
But I see a few people just left. I'm gonna let you finish up with anything you like tomorrow and any props, and then I'm gonna shut it down. We did an hour already, so you finish it up, bro.
All right. We go to this, load up these games for tomorrow. So shit. The first game you got Magic and Cavs. Man, with Cavs at the crib, these two play each other hard. So like during the season, I think they're doing some good games. But prop wise, I like. I usually like Palos assists. Let me see what they got.
You do like that.
Yeah, now with Palos be coming through on assists, his assist and rebounds, the combo. Uh, man, another one is his first quarter assist. He be having like 3 assists in the first quarter. Yes, it's 5.5. I would take that all day. He usually good for at least like 7. So 5.5 is sound good. Let's try to see his first quarter assists. So, uh, another one is Donovan Mitchell's first quarter points. He usually go up. He usually go from 8, anywhere from 8 to 12 in the first quarter. Now the first quarter bets. Anytime I say I'm even talking about in the first quarter bets. These are smaller bets because obviously they're just a little more volatile. Yeah, see Donovan Mitchell, his is at 6.5 for the first quarter.
What sportsbook do you use to make those bets?
William Hill or Caesars. I use Caesars for the first quarter props. They right on it. You just go to assist and then you'll see, you scroll down, you'll see first quarter. It's gonna have all the starters, all their first quarter lines you can bet over and under the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually something that consistently, hits.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they got Palo for 1.5 first quarter assists. Man, all day. Taking that all day. And like I said, I use StatMuse. I go to StatMuse and type in the player like Paolo Banchero first quarter game log, and you can see what he usually is, how many he usually get every game.
Man, last time I talked bad about that bum, he came back the next game and had a hell of a game.
Man, that's how he is. You know what I'm saying? He might let you down. He good. About 28 rebounds and like 7 assists or even more. It depends. If he going off, I'll take him live. I'll take his assist live. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's what I do for a lot of players. Players that had a ball in their hand a lot. Because when the game get down to the line, you're not trusting everybody with the ball. When you need these points or you need plays to be made, it's going to the star player most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So guys like Paolo, um, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, you know what I mean? Like LeBron, they come down to the wire, they're gonna have it in their hand and they're either gonna be passing or shooting. So even like I'm looking at Paolo's game log for his assists, 2, 4, 3, 4. He had a game where he had 0, 3, 3, 0, 4. It's like so 1.5. It's like you gotta take that and it's plus money, like value is there, you know what I'm saying? And some of these guys like Paolo, he plays 9 to 10 minutes in the first quarter. So he gonna have every opportunity. You got Donovan Mitchell. He usually plays 9 minutes in the first quarter. Uh, um, Devin Booker, he usually played the whole first quarter. Luka Doncic, he played most of the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? So dudes like that, they first quarter props, yeah, they good money right there.
Mhm.
Is it hit every time, every single game? Absolutely not. That's why you don't put the rent money on it. You know what I'm saying? But when you need a quick hit, you know what I'm saying? You ride with that. So, but yeah, I like that game. But to win that game, I would say Cleveland. Let's see if we can do a money line for NBA tomorrow real quick. Um, because all of these spreads is close for the most part, outside of them damn Celtics and Heat. But that's the Sunday game. But um, another good series, especially for props, is going to be the Timberwolves and Suns because they're going to battle it out. They're going to duke it out. And neither one of them got like stellar defenses, like they can really stop anybody. So I think it's going to be a
Suns,
lot of score, a lot of over.
Suns can't stop nobody.
And
At
they can
least,
high school team, boy.
at least that big tall dude on
Nurkic,
no, the light skinned brother.
oh Gobert,
Gobert sometime, boy, he be blocking shots like a mug.
Gobert be doing his thing. He good for a double double 9 times
Yeah,
out of 10.
yeah.
Oh man, the series I'm kind of iffy on is this Knicks and Sixers. Like I really see the Knicks pulling this out. I see the Knicks winning this series. You know what I'm saying? But Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, they are great players. They can hoop, they can score. Defensively, I don't know if they could stop Brunson because Brunson will give you 50. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be like mostly threes. So I want to say for tomorrow, Cleveland and the Knicks, but the Knicks it's kind of iffy. So I'm gonna say Cleveland and Minnesota. That's plus 173 for those two money line parlays. So I'm gonna give that out for the live, and then I'm gonna be in the Discord with the props.
So
That's
you don't think well you said you'll be in a Discord with the props. I was gonna say you don't think Brunson over might be a better play?
absolutely. I mean, a better play. I was gonna do the money lines, like I said, for here, get like you did with the baseball. But let's see what his line is at.
I like Brunson. He's killed me once or twice, but for the most part, he gonna get you your money.
Yeah, how could you not? You gotta love this. But when Julius Randle was healthy, they would go back and forth. Julius Randle was way more dependent than Jalen Brunson because when Brunson's shots wasn't hitting, he just would like shut down. But
Hold up.
at least when Julius Randle, when his jumper wasn't hitting, he'd go into the paint. You know what I'm saying? He'd get you a double double. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He'd just
Mm-hmm.
go easy buckets. His three not falling or his mid range not hitting. He'd just go get dunks, layups, putbacks. You know what I'm saying? So he was way more consistent, man. He was soaring over 20 and 25 and 30 points just all the time. But
Mm-hmm.
Brunson was a little more iffy. But right now, he has no choice. He got nobody else that's going to score like that. So he pretty much got to score his points and Julius Randle points since he not there. So
Right.
Jalen Jalen Brunson points is at 29 and a half. You have to take that if you're going to take anything. At 30 points is nothing for him. He'll have 15 in the first quarter. You know what
Yeah,
I
you
mean?
just said he could go for 50.
Yeah, and like I said, uh, Philly's defense and B still being injury prone. He
Yeah.
barely got 3 games in off of an injury. And the crazy part is that game against Miami, all the players went under their points except for like Batum. And Batum usually sorry as hell. But he normally don't score a lot. But he won them that game last game. He did what he was supposed to do. But Embiid, Maxey, Tobias Harris, all of them went under their points. Kelly Oubre, all went under their points. Buddy Hield, but they got some players on the squad, but
Mm.
they just gotta come with us. So like tomorrow they got Maxey at 22.5, Embiid at 30.
All right, well, I'm out.
All right, y'all. Should tap in
All
tomorrow.
right, good looking, man. I'm gonna be checking Discord. I'm not betting tomorrow, but Jerome's gonna get he's gonna pay for our parlays tomorrow. So hopefully I hit one of those.
And the fight tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. I'm not betting on it. I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna look at some props for the fight, give out some props in the Discord for the fight. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do that so we can hit something on this fight together.
All right, I'll let you.
All right.
All right,
Peace.
y'all. Peace. Good luck tomorrow.